Welcome everybody, this is Adam, Southend Guy Paranormal. Here we go again with another weekly vlog. I'm going to try and keep it brief because my voice is a little bit croaky. As you can hear, I've been working Thursday, Friday and Saturday night this week. All nights I've been busy, which is good because obviously it keeps me in work. And yesterday I also popped out round to a pub just round the corner to me because a friend of mine was doing a karaoke and I've not seen her for ages, so it was good to go around and catch up and just have a, well, it turned out to be more than a few beers and yeah, a couple of laughs. I've had the day off today, so I was able to have a drink, which is quite nice. I really do so. So yeah, that's it. As I say, I'm a little bit at the minute. Now, what's been going on? My transportation woes continue. My Saab 9.5, because you know I've got two now. My Saab 9.5, my estate, pretty much broke down altogether Wednesday. I wanted to get some shopping, got back in the car. It had been on limp mode for about a week, and I sort of went to see the guy that works around the corner to me, who is a Saab specialist, but being as he's so busy, it was a job getting it booked in, which we've been able to do now. It's going in this Thursday. However, what happened Wednesday last week is that, yeah, got some shopping out of Lidl's up in Hadley. Other supermarkets are available, of course, and it wouldn't rev. Like, it only revs up to 3,000 as it was in limp mode, which is fine for, you know, that was still okay to drive about with. But yeah, now decided it would barely rev. Anyway, I couldn't leave it in the car park because of, you know, they like to invoice you if you're there after 90 minutes. So I basically crawled out of the car park and I just managed to get it round the corner and down the road where there's no parking restrictions, and it's still there. I went back to it the other day, and actually I think it was yesterday I went back to it, and it would start and then it conked out, so it's just basically got a bit worse. So anyway, I'm now tasked with, it's booked in to the Saab guy, which is this Thursday. Obviously I'm not going to be able to have it for the weekend, and I've got three jobs again. Well, I have got transport this week, which I'll go on to. So yeah, he's booked in this Thursday, so I'm now tasked with getting it down to him because it won't drive. So yeah, I've just got to sort some transportation out and yeah, get on with it. So yes, I do have, as you know, the second Saab now. I've got the 9.3, which I bought in as a bit of a fixer-upper rolling restoration project, in other words. And I thought, well, I'm just going to have to press it into service, you know, because the rental's just going to, I can't keep going on with the rentals, in other words. So I got it on the road for Saturday, drove it up to Putney because I was there for, as you know, I do Putney on a Friday, and I decided I could have taken a bike because it was just DJing for Saturday night, but I thought, well, weather's still a bit crap, you know, it still looked like it's going to be rain. I didn't want to particularly ride the Triumph if I couldn't. So I thought, well, I'll just press the car into service, done a couple of bits to it, make sure it was okay to, you know, it was going to be okay to drive. And yeah, it was fine, actually. The engine is lovely. It's better, one of the few positive things of the new Saab. But yeah, so I'm just going to sort of quickly talk over the Saab now. Now this car cost me, as I think, 470 quid. It's a 2001 9.3 SE Turbo, and I've videoed the good side. It's, yeah, as I said, it's a fixer up. I've got to sort the hood out, it's not working. At the moment I've got half the display sitting on a board because I've got to repair the little ribbon that connects the display to the PCB bit. It's a common fault with Saabs, and actually some German motors of similar vintage. It's where they use the LCD displays. Over time, the ribbon that connects it from the board to the display, they get brittle and they lose connection. So if you see like those late 90s cars of that level and the displays are funny, that's why. It's actually a very cheap part to replace. It's just very, very fiddly. So anyway, yeah. As I say, there's odds and sods to do to this car. So, but yeah, I pressed it into service. It done Saturday fine. It now looks like I'm going to be using it Thursday, Friday and Saturday this week. The fun bit is going to be Thursday, because I have to take full mobile up to my Brentwood job. And I have done full mobile in a convertible before. It's just remembering how to load the car up. So yeah, I've got that to look forward to. So yeah, anyway, there we go. The 9.3's pressed into service. It's just going to have to. That's just going to be how it is at the moment until the 9.5 is sorted, and I will look forward to getting that back. So yeah, transportation. So yes, you know as well, I'm the chair for the Southend Shakedown event, and we have one hell of a task to get this event on. Now we've pretty much got the go ahead for it, but there is what's called a SAG meeting, which is a safety action group, which comprises members from the council, the local authorities and so on, and basically we have to satisfy them that the event is going to go ahead safely. And to say it's a headache has been putting it mildly. There's so many things you get asked for. So this is why I put out the call a couple of times. If people would like to get involved and help us out, we'll be very grateful if anyone could get involved. Even if it's not a committee level, just as a volunteer. I'm going to drop the link to the Southend Shakedown page in the description. So if you want to help out in any way, get in touch. We'd love to hear from you. So yeah, that's the Shakedown. As I say, been a busy boy. Because I worked Saturday night, I wasn't able to film. However, I had a great little comment from Tracy Danielle about a couple of sites to visit. And one of them is Highgate Cemetery, which I've heard of before. Another one is Barnes. Now if it's the Barnes that I'm thinking of, it's actually in Putney, which isn't far from where I work on the Friday night. And I've been looking at this one. I'm quite intrigued, so I may well check that out in the near future. The only downside is that the Barnes Cemetery is actually inside the ULEZ, so for me to go and investigate it, I've got to part with some money to Mr. Sadiq Khan. He's going to take £12.50 out of me for the privilege. Nice one, Sadiq. Thanks very much. But joking aside, yeah, I'm very intrigued with that one. We'll be looking in it. So yeah, good call, Tracy. We'll check that one out. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we are this week. Again, this week I'm working Saturday night again, so whether I'll get a chance to go out and film, I don't know. I might try and do something Sunday night. We'll see where we're at on that one. So as you know, this week will be the third and final instalment of my Hellfire Cave visit. I'm hoping to go back there, and hopefully with Tracy, one or two others maybe, but that'll all be in a pipeline. Very, very intriguing place, and yeah, it was great to film there. And then obviously once that's done, you're going to see my Rochford Hall series, which will be coming up after that. I've got some great drone footage of the building, and yeah, we got about 5 episodes out of that because of all the different parts of the estate and the building we visited. So yeah, got loads of content to come up with. As I said, this Saturday I can't get out and film because I'm working, but I'm going to try and get out Sunday. We'll see what happens. At least I've got transport, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. One last thing, a bit of bonus footage will be coming up tomorrow night regarding Rettendon, so stay tuned for that one. I think you'll like it. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night and Wednesday. Bye bye.